Alright, good evening. To once again an attempt. And currently I'm looking at this, last time I said it's the katana, but I think I'm actually gonna go with this one. No, wait, what is my downward slash attacks? Burn the ground, in which case, probably not. Just go with this one. Shield. The firebrand I'm not certain about. Oh, this gives me a shield. That's not bad. How the fuck did he not hit me there? So this is a 3-hit combo. The first hit yanks. The second is normal damage and the third one is a crit. No, the first two yank. Okay, good. Right, so I've been told that the last boss cell is actually with the giant and not with the boss. So we're gonna do the giant. At least try him a lot, probably. Wait, I saw... Okay, this whip isn't actually that bad. Now, last time I tried the... wonderful world of holding both buttons at once. I think I want to try that again. So there's Castlevania. Which way do I actually need to go? Promenade of the Condemned. Prison Depths. Ancient Sewers. Probably. The fact that everything else is cursed makes me not want to go there. I do like whooping things. Absolutely hate this type of elite with the stupid barrier going up. Yes. I do prefer the 75% damage from projectiles reduction. It's probably one of my favorite things on the amulets. Like all of the downward smash attacks stuff, I don't really care for. Shark. This whip, not a bad. Stupid rat. Have some kebab. Honestly, just hitting things has kind of reduced the damage I take by a little bit. Because at the start I didn't know that there was a rally system. Ah, that's this rune. So that's Castlevania. Promenade should be down then. Lovely stuff. This is probably the Arboretum. Indeed. So, plan is basically like get one of those combinations where you can quickly hit people. Which, like Nail and Kunai. With something else. Ooh, skulls. Which means I'm probably gonna go for brutality instead of survival. Because that did work very well. And survival do mostly be slower weapons if I recall correctly. Now you are Holy Water, which is just a better fire grenade, I'm pretty sure. Also, this throws a bomb. Probably should focus on parrying better if I want to do that. Romani, there it is. Right, I don't think I got either door, but that's fine. Also, today's probably shorter. I don't know, for some reason I don't feel up to it on Tuesdays, but I want to stream anyway because, well, I'm on vacation. Need to spend my time somehow. Frenzy, like... I think I'm gonna go with the Armadillo Park again. No, take the Gastronomy first. I think I might take the thing that means rally lasts longer. Having a good rally definitely helps, I feel like. Honestly, I didn't know about the hold to attack, and I thought, until now I've only attacked with every press, and I feel like I've never pressed as fast as I could have, because these combos are a lot faster than I have them in memory. Ooh, kebab. Which once again shows us that you should read the instructions. Absolutely fucking hate that. Once again, the stupid birds destroying all my work. Like, I'm probably gonna get an Armadillo. Actually, now I think about it, the brutality thing doesn't actually work that well if I have to... Well, I need to take a cocoon for that, then I think. Attacking just after a parry inflicts 300% extra damage. To my knowledge, unfortunately, only counts for melee parries, not ranged parries, for some reason. Also, those guys are just about everywhere at this point, huh? Those big hulking boys, the Frankenstein guys. I've seen them in basically like every biome at this point, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Yeah, in that case, I think I might actually want to go for survival instead. Because for the giant, I think I definitely want to have a shield just in hand. Not on the roll, but in hand. And in that case, I only have one weapon, and then it might as well be a heavy one. It also does help with health a little bit more, I think. Alright, dodging plants a bomb. Yeah, it's better. Alright, survival weapons. Just take one I like, which thankfully already comes in with a free parry and the correct freezing, slowing thing. Blood sword, a light speed. Alright. There's so many cells in here. Oh wait. Bonk. Absolutely love this deck. Big Bong Stick, definitely one of the better weapons. Especially because you can just, like, have it on you. And go like, no, it's for walking. Big Bong Stick is technically speaking not a weapon, I guess. No. Wait, what does Rampart do? More damage into force field on a successful melee parry. Whoop. More survival. Yeah, I'm gonna go for survival and then secondary, whatever brings more health. Whatever gets me more health at that moment. Another chest. With another firebrand, which I really do not care about. Maybe I should try... Nah, okay. Fuck, it's cursed. Absolutely hate that. In that case, how do I get to the ancient sewers? I don't. In that case, yeah. Ossuary... No, I can go to the Morris of the Banished. And to the Nest. Honestly though, I think I'll just go to the Black Bridge and bully a concierge. Should have killed the Grenadier first. Also, should check what is cursed before I go. If I can actually see that beforehand. Unfortunately, my big bonk stick is gone. And yeah, honestly, get me a new outfit. Ooh, purple. Purple is good. Yeah, what? Samurai. Who is Carl? I love how the mushroom head fits us. Okay, so here we have the nail. That would be the first start. That would be a start. Yeah, I don't like on the nail that you just do not stop. Alright. Twin Blades is a no. Now think about it, it's kind of weird that the acrobatic pack requires you to have 2 ranged weapons to work. But the others don't require you to have like 2 shields or 2 melee weapons. That's kind of weird. Are ranged weapons that strong? I mean, I prefer them, but... Alright, downward attack, smash, burns, poison enemies that wounds you. Okay, Bob. It looks so goofy how he walks with a explosive crossbow just lying on the streets. Interesting. Toxic sewers. So then corrupted. I have the distinct feeling that it doesn't show you the cursed areas before you actually go to them. So I think I go to the toxic sewers. Yeah. Yeah. It is the one that gives you the least health. Also, good evening. Hayabusa's boots. Like, I'm just thinking, is there melee tactics weapons? I think the Starfall sword is basically the only one. Damage from projectiles reduced. I'll take that. I feel like it has the best, like some of the better skills. Get me... get me the Armadillo pack still, I feel like. This one I don't understand. Why is this in survival? It should be in brutality. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Just take that. The Snake Fangs scale very well with the cards, though. I feel like. Immediate kebab, I like. Just sliding around. Fucking bird, hate you. Also, Sadist Stiletto, that's the one that deals extra damage on, like, enemies with dots on them, right? Which I feel like it would make more sense if it dealt extra damage to enemies that are frozen or stunned. I mean with these stacks more like the triggering them with the cards afterwards. Yeah. That is what I use the cards for most. I know that the stacking itself ain't that good. I use them to explode it like the poison explodes. It can deal really good damage. True, but what I like to do is stack a bunch of poison, use the active, and then basically just use both of my abilities to trigger the electric one, and then use the active again, because then you have another burst. They get really confused really easily. And then after that, you basically just go for the purple one, the precognition, and laugh at their damage, because they're not gonna deal any. Dodger, yeah, that one's... Wait, that one I like more. I'm not used to the grenade dealing damage. It's kind of surprising how everything just explodes. But because I'm pretty sure it comes from the Hokotos, it doesn't count as a melee kill. So the invisibility doesn't really do anything. Alright, give me more brutality. Cluster grenades. Alright, that's a study room. I kind of want to try a phaser build again, where you just use the scheme thing to deal additional damage after an ability, and then just phase everywhere. Phase behind an enemy, hit him, and that should normally be a kill. I thought I dodged through you. Buy the grenade. I don't think the phaser thing is actually that strong, but it's kind of funny. Especially against bosses, it's probably not that good. I see an owl. Wait, fuck. Scarecrow the throwing... I don't like the throwing axe. I absolutely hate its attack. Oculus bow plus... Oculus bow plus the... It is! Like, phaser and killer instinct, teleport behind somebody, kill him, be invisible, phaser against the... behind the next one, kill him, be invisible. Unfortunately, the killer instinct really doesn't do anything in a boss fight. What? I should... That was bad getting hit from that explosion. I need some way to heal. Oh. The remains explode, I forgot. Okay, yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'll find a food shop in here. I'll have to go for the ancient sewers to find one of those. Well, it's getting dicey. Yeah, I do that too. Like, the first boss in general shouldn't be that difficult. And then for the second, you should have enough money to just reroll. Unless for some reason I didn't get enough money. But then that's honestly kind of just my own fault. Fucking missed. Fuck. I still don't like the nail. I still don't like the nail. There's still so much stuff I haven't unlocked. Alright, what do we have? Ooh, symmetrical lance. I do like the symmetrical lance. Okay. Get me survival. Stab ya, stab ya, stab ya. Otherwise, haven't really done anything today. Which shield is this one? The frontline shield, yes. Haven't really done anything. Ordered stuff for my sister for Christmas. Ooh, wait, right, I have temp HP. Yeah, ordered stuff for my sister for Christmas, ordered food, slept, played a bit. Watched a 4-hour video on one-shotting every enemy in Elden Ring. Actually, I'm still on that. Ruby Amulet. Da, da, da. No, wait. Keep the one I have. Apparently, I took 4 damage from something. I didn't even know we work in numbers that low. Alright, what do we have? The machete and pistol. That's another melee weapon with tactics on it. It's actually one of my favorite melee weapons. But not currently what I want. Right, you... I need you to reforge this. Victim slow down all nearby enemies. Perfect. And the lance is one of my favorite survival weapons. It is, for some reason, it's just so comically large. And I don't actually understand why it is so comically large. You really just have to hang out in that thing. Yeah, and he's a big boy, that is true. Like, he's an immensely big boy. But at some point you really consider, do you want to wield this weapon yourself if it's quite literally like 3 times your size? Fucking hell. Gonna need another heal there, I feel. This pattern I haven't seen before. And it didn't even have an AD cage, it just had a separate path if you want to go down. Very too early. Well, at least I'm gonna get the gastronomy, so I don't think healing is gonna be that much of a problem. It is so comically large, and then you still barely hit these stupid birds. Right, this also. Well, I triggered an elite somewhere. Not too difficult on elite, thankfully. What do we have? Straight upgrade. I'm thinking if you go with like this freezing build, you could probably take the Berserker mutation along. Because that should give you a bit of survivability. But I don't know because I haven't used it yet. Pyrotechnics. That's honestly, I've had the legendary version on that, when I beat the queen, and I was honestly impressed with it. Not sure if that was because it was the legendary version, or if the weapon itself is good. What do you have? Reveals invisible enemies. That was close. Yeah, social distance just being more health is probably in general better. But if you have like large groups of enemies, which if you do the frostbite, you will have. Then the Berserker might be actually just more health overall. What do we have? Vector jump. That's just the exact... No, it's not. It doesn't have the dodging plants a bomb. Still hate the birds. Alright. There's a mimic somewhere. I don't think I've seen a merchant yet. Where you take the necromancy? Because necromancy is not that much healing, I don't think, is it? I mean, to be fair, every healing is better than no healing. Have I really not seen a single merchant? How did I miss a Scroll of Power? What? Alright, let's see what the treasure room offers us. And again, like, every healing is better than no healing. Snake fangs, nope. Another treasure room. Spite sword. And the knife dance. Like, the knife dance is probably gonna be replaced later, but I have a feeling it's gonna offer me quite a lot of damage right now, mainly via the cards. Though the cards are limited to like 3 balls, so maybe not. Magic bow. Ramparts. Where's the shop? The shop is over there. There's also a treasure room. There's a scroll fragment I would like to grab. And like, I don't think I need to care about time at this point. Alright, Frenzy's better early game. Probably true, yeah. I was actually surprised because the Berserker is a time-limited one, which I'm more used to from... brutality mutations, that they're like, you need to kill the enemies in this time frame. Treasure room, let's see what you offer. A treasure chest with the cursed sword, that's an absolute no. That's just the biggest no I can offer. Now, you are a mimic, if I recall correctly, if I see correctly. 11 seconds, 10 seconds, 12 seconds. Yep, you are a mimic. Still don't really like fighting those. Especially with a slow weapon. Oh, wait. Well, the first thing I'm gonna get is probably the Frenzy. Ancient Sewers. No, wait. I want to go to the prison. In hopes of getting additional... What's it called? Scrolls. Nope. Right, you, in that case, give me the Frenzy. Let's see. Nope. Now these guys are gonna be the biggest problem. But it appears they stun after 2 hits. Actually, I think I dislike the birds even more. Well, thank you for waiting. Can you not? Do I do the challenge room? Apparently I don't. I thought my swing would be faster. But then again, I think I just learned something again. Namely, the glaive is rather slow. What do I take of those? Well, that was not a great start. Downward smash attacks burn the ground. No. Into the wall you go. Wall. Wall. Oh, no door. Kicking enemies through doors should deal even more damage. Have a wee little door kickers reference in there. Bam, 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 bam. Ooh, this I like. Now I just need to learn to play with them again. Okay, the toxic sewers are poison, curse. That's not good. In that case, dilapidated arboretum, which is probably this teleport. What are you doing here? Arboretum should probably be through here. No, that's just a shield. It's a better shield. And now I think about it, let me just put that on main hand. Still love that. I do like those. I do like the Tonfa. I just need more brutality for them. Sometimes the jump is a bit weird though. Give me some brutality in there. Brutality weapons, sure. Not that impressed though. Not that impressed by that choice. Absolutely love those things. And apparently hitting a door is good enough to trigger a crit. That's a promenade. Have I not seen the Arboretum yet? Oh, down there probably. No wait, that's for the toxic sewers. Is it up? It is up. Alright. Alright. Snack that. Snack the extra cells. Also, I should probably explore the entire area before leaving. Get me... what do I take with that? I don't think I'll take the... frostbite. I think I'll start with the frenzy here. Even though it is not that good with brutality weapons, as you mentioned, because well, not as much base damage. Not as much base damage. Right to the right then. Ah, stupid mushroom. Stupid mushrooms. Okay, killing both of them at once, I love to see. Frost Blast, that gets sent. Absolutely fucking hate. I don't like the elites after they got their stupid laser turrets and laser barriers. active speed buff is still present. Another elite Yeeta. Damage to see. Okay, that's better. Ooh, big diamond. Now, are there any more enemy? Ooh, brutality weapons. I'll take a Queen's Rapier for later. Maybe. But I don't know. Okay, now I think about it, I probably shouldn't buy things I don't intend on using immediately. Fuck. Well, oh, there's a... Okay, there can go through that. Okay. Door. Let's see. Owl, that's a no. Ow. Split mushroom. Okay. Rethinking the Tonfas. I cannot. I think if I use the Tonfas, I have to get rid of the hold to combo. Because I accidentally just jumped into the spikes. What take? I do like me a blood shield. I don't like Alucard shield, so that one's out. Maybe just... So both of those scale on survival. I can... Poison, Bad Scroll from the Dead. Yeah. Take that instead. I can reforge the stick for slow. Also, we are currently burning enemies from my downward smash attacks. Okay. So don't use those then. Dodging plants a bomb, however, I like. Also, fucking hell. Frostburst, too slow. For enemies that have already targeted me. Is Barricade a mutation? Oh no, it's the shield, isn't it? It's a shield that inflicts additional damage after parries, isn't it? I thought that just gives you crits as well, though, isn't it? Oh no, Barricade is the card, right? I should know this since it's just literally the card from Slay the Spire, but I didn't finish Slay the Spire. So I just use that as an excuse. Yeah, take that. Oh wait, now I can do smash attacks again. Perfect. That's Arboretum. Where do I even go? Castle's outskirts, Dracula's or corrupted prison and ancient sewers. That again blocks me from going to Dracula. But I think that's fine. To grab the additional cells. Now, before I go, I'm gonna eat that kebab. I find the crossover items they have, they're kind of hit or miss. But the cards from Slay the Spire, they did well. Why did I take Brutality? But yeah, the cards from Slay the Spire did pretty well. I like the Sword and Machete from Curse of the Dead Gods. I do not like the Golden Scepter from Shovel Knight. That one's not my favorite. It, in fact, is so much not my favorite that I kind of refuse to use it. And then we have... what else do we have? The Nail. Again, not my favorite. Bonk. I don't even know. They have something from Skull. They have the bat from... the bat from Hotline Miami. That one's kind of fun. With its stun. Toxic Sewers, that's Castlevania. I don't think... yeah, we have everything. Okay. In that case... Castlevania, Switch to Corrupted Prison, Ancient Sewers, Conjunctivius, Graveyard, and then either Forgotten Sepulchre or the Cavern. Probably the Forgotten Sepulchre, because honestly, fuck the Cavern. Fuck everything about it. Victims slow down on nearby enemies. So we can try this one again. I just realized I have this. I need a better secondary skill. I tried the Puyo Powder, and I was surprised at the difference. That's from Guacamelee, isn't it? I was absolutely surprised at the difference between its normal and its legendary version. Like, that's some of the highest power differential in between versions I've seen. Bonk, bonk. Bonk. Absolutely love that. But I've only used it like once. Absolutely love my bonking stick. There are other crossover items still, I know that, but I forgot what they are. I forget what they are. The throwable objects. Right, the throwable objects. One of my absolute favorite games, Katana Zero. It's amazing. It actually doesn't hatch the eggs into biters. It actually hatches the eggs into chickens that stay with you, if I recall correctly. And the chickens, for some reason, are way better than the biters. Also, just having a lot of biters is already a good difference in power. Okay, yeah, good. In that case, it felt different. That's all I can say about that. Fuck. Did it actually just die to a biter? I need me some kebab. Honestly, seeing all the birds explode at once, absolute cinema. Like, what affix do you use for Poyo Power then? Like, the thing I see for it is that it hits a lot in a relatively short amount of time, no? Oh, this is an upgrade. 34 bonus health, not really. I don't know. I'm kind of just too set in my ways of what I do. That counts as melee. The eggs count as melee. Why? Like, I could understand if they counted as ranged, but why melee? Also, why do I take brutality all the fucking time? Corrupted prison is infested. Well, death it is! Okay. Ah, fuck. I hate these skeletons. Oh no, there's this pattern. Okay. Why was this a crit? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Though you do need to apply... Like, do they apply fire and oil themselves? So you can deal the extra damage, or do you have to grab that separately? That is also a game I should still play. I have it. I think I started it once, but I've never finished it. Oh wait, I can switch to Conjunctivius from... I can switch to the Black Bridge from Dracula's Castle, can't I? A Rapier level 5. Rapier level 5 legendary. I don't think at this point. Alright. Oh yeah, there's an affix for spreads oil, right? That you can have on an item. On a skill, spreads oil on use, or something like that. Absolutely love this stick. Absolutely hate that kind of elite. 2 times give and take for your pound, just scale it up with. What are you doing, the little spider? Nothing anymore. Dodging plants a bomb I like. Two times damage. Whenever I take anything that is like 2 times damage, or even worse, the 4 times damage, or even worse, the cursed sword, I get way too worried about taking damage, so I can't play anymore. Absolutely love this thing. There's a mutation for that? That just gives you a legendary? Okay, you, Mr. Skeleton, need to die. And I just woke up the usual double elite. Just gonna stand in the water. The recovery is the heal 1% health on hit, right? Yeah, that one's better, but I still kind of feel just... I don't know if that's just me, maybe I just don't play enough. Final door of boss rush. I don't even know if I want to do the boss rush. Like I'm not strictly that's a stream, so I basically started and was like, I'm gonna play it until I beat it, and beat it I consider boss cell 5 and then a run. Like get boss cells 5, beat a run with boss cells 5. It's probably not beaten at that point, like for most people who consider the game their main game. But I'm not really a completionist. You wanna come down here? Sure. It at least scales on survival. This is just an item. No, ossuary. Well, that's a no. Ah, that one. Yeah, the stream, I don't know why, but for some reason it's always about like 3 seconds behind. I don't know why, because I already set it to low latency. Meh. It's just YouTube things, I guess. Okay, yeah. I call it the rally HP because it's like... Yeah, I know what it is. I call it rally because it's a mechanic in Bloodborne, and there it's called rally, and it's from where I know it. Even though I've never played Bloodborne. If only they would finally put it on PC. Then I too could enjoy that. Honestly, give me the soldier's resistance. The walls themselves seem to judge you. Huh. I've known it for 35 years at this point. No different to being at home. What's up? I should get the, not the what doesn't kill me, the... Well, not what doesn't kill me, the one that deals extra damage after a parry. The mutation. Though I should probably also replace the stick in like a little while, because it is still level 1. Ooh. I'll have a kebab for now. And I should absolutely get enough money in this one to be able to buy the flask charge. God damn it. No. Can you just like teleport down here? Also, if you have any other suggestions of what I could play, like games you want to see, Or that you want to share, more importantly. Because you can probably see them everywhere. I am always open for suggestions. Currently very much into Metroidvanias. And I'm still looking, I'm kind of looking for a Metroidvania that is better than Blasphemous. I have tried Noita on stream, funnily enough. I have finished it once and then uninstalled it. However, I've lately been thinking about playing it again. Oh. Two and one. Reduces damage, poisons. Yeah, I'll take that. Absolutely hate those stupid wheels. I should take the wood doesn't kill me. For a bit of health regen. God damn it. There's a multiplayer mod? Interesting. I don't really have anybody who would play it with me, so that unfortunately falls a bit flat. Stupid scepter, hate you. That is a deployable. That I will sell. I also don't know if I would play it in multiplayer because I already blow myself up all the fucking time. I wouldn't want anybody else to deal with me. I would not want anybody else to have to deal with me in that game. So. Absolutely love this bonking stick. God damn it. Stay here. Understand it, like, again, when I started the game, I've blown myself up all the time. And now having to make sure I don't hit someone else? Absolutely not. Like, I will hit you. Or whoever I'm playing with. Plus, I think my general co-op partner, like who I play co-op games with, we mostly play puzzle games together, so I'm not sure if he would be up for that. Okay, that's kind of neat. That's kind of an interesting idea. I do like the staff customization it offers you. Yeah, especially if the weaker player kills the stronger player. At that point, you're kind of like, fuck. Ah, the dancers. This, I played the Game Boy Advance game, Aria of Sorrow. They had the dancers and it absolutely tanked the frame rate. Like, there was a room full with them and the frame rate just immediately died. At least on the emulator I played it on. So, absolutely love the stick. Which was actually kind of surprising, because the Castlevania is generally not too intensive, I don't think. I can buy myself chicken and a flask charge. So I don't think I need to be too worried yet. I'm also surprised at how well Noita runs, considering the amount of stuff it has. It's just a better version, isn't it? Poisons the enemy, freezes near enemies when the effect ends, victims burn when they die. Bonk. Also, I should switch the cards. Master's Keep, Master's Keep. Okay. I have not the worst PC. I can't really run or like stream Expedition 33. That one I know. But most other stuff works really well. So if you have a weaker PC, I absolutely believe that it can just destroy your PC. Like I mentioned, there's just a lot of shit on the screen. Nope. There are other games that can absolutely just tank your PC. Unfortunately, most of them, like all of the high fidelity, high graphic AAA games, are absolutely fucking worthless. So I wouldn't really consider them. And it's really sad that all of these studios go for like high fidelity game graphics, which offer nothing to the experience, instead of going for gameplay. Well, apparently there's enough idiots who buy it, so... Apparently it's worth it. How did I miss and how did you miss? I mean, like, Dead Cells is a good example of that. It doesn't have bad graphics, but it isn't high fidelity. Also, yeah, good art style is probably more important than good graphics. Like, there are some games that have absolutely atrocious graphics, but they're better to look at because they have a good art style. Giant Killer. I absolutely hate that you cannot put this in the backpack. Alright. Oh, kebab. I should grab that. Yeah, but I am yet about to leave. And I don't really want it for death. I want it for the giant. So, it does... Oh wait, I can just... That is... didn't think about that. You can just, like, put it back on the ground. Yeah, I should have maybe bought... well. What do you offer me? Traps. You know what? I'll take you. Then... There's no giant killer currently out, right? No. I mean, it does make sense to do that. Alright, on to Master's Key. Go and fight death. Bonk bonk. And for death, I'll absolutely take the Armadillo pack. Like, the freeze is probably not going to be that great against him. But the parry shield will be great. Alright. I still hate this death design though. Absolute garbage. Oh, we're already starting with that. Fuck. Never saw him just be in the traps. Okay, that unfortunately just ignores the traps. I should probably just switch to poison. Ow. I don't have any more heals, that's a problem. Ooh, poison. Poison handle. A new death outfit. Edgy death. Honestly, death is always edgy. Better traps? What do we have? It is more DPS. Increase damage attack, but 852 DPS for 5 seconds. That doesn't make sense. It's not really increasing damage they take. Drops a grenade when destroyed. Put a scroll from the dead. Victims burn when they die. Trap spread inflammable oil. Burns the ground when destroyed. Yeah, I'll take that. That could be a possibility. I don't like cursed chests though, so maybe I'll have to live with them. I'll see. Yeah. Cursed chest, similar to cursed sword. I don't like having to be perfect. Right, no new weapon things. And now, Graveyard. No, not Slumbering Sanctuary. Graveyard. The Cursed Chest always give you a colorless weapon and a colorless weapon and a scroll, don't? I forgot I don't have my shield equipped. Oh, that's not good. Colorless weapon. I don't think I care too much. Well, fuck. I don't think I care too much for the gem itself, the large gem, but the Scroll of Power and the colorless weapon, those could be good. I just have to make sure I use the cursed chest before I kill all the enemies in the room, I guess. Because having to go to a boss with cursed, that's not good. Does the comb count as a slow weapon? Huh. Anyway, yeah, as mentioned, this was the last run. Thank you for checking in, thank you for watching and chatting. And hope you have a nice evening, hope you have a good night later on. Depending on what time it is on your end, because if you say good morning, it's probably still a while until it's evening. And otherwise, have a nice rest of your week. Goodbye.